this is not just a tool, but this is an infrastructure, a system that can help to digitize our education system.
Awesome.
Their target market is over 83,000 tons. Hence, there's a 30% demand gap in the poultry industry.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you,
Well done, well done, well done.
This is for the
low class people.
One. They think is Azuma blows.
Azuma blows.
Perfume.
Wait. 3, 2, 1. Flip it. Aish.
Turn around.
Turning point. Yeah. Hello and welcome to Springboard, your virtual university. My name is Albert Ocran. Welcoming you to Ghana's foremost developmental program and that place where the greatest minds in the world converge. Springboard is brought to you by the Springboard Roadshow Foundation in partnership with Enterprise Group, Enterprise Your Advantage, MTN Ghana, and the Ghana Growth Program, a collaboration between MasterCard Foundation and Springboard. Our media partners, Joy 99.7 FM, Joy News Television, the Graphic Group of Newspapers, and the Springboard channel on YouTube. Last week, we had an incredible time unveiling the first 12 contestants of the Enterprise Spotlight, a youth entrepreneurship challenge, just trying to inspire young people to live out their dreams and their expectations. As you may know, over 1,000 young people expressed interest in the program, out of which 468 were selected as having met all the criteria. 37% were male, 63% were female, and it was narrowed down to 24. Last week we shared the first 12, and it was quite a spectacle, ranging from a young entrepreneur blending cashew with chocolate, one visionary young man using AI and smart systems to combat cattle theft, and then somebody turning discarded material from coconut husks into durable bricks, a political science student visually impaired but fueled by his passion for coding to create digital solutions, the famous UK pad man, and of course Edna Vosa and Herb Garden, just with that vibrant personality. All 12 could easily make it into the final 10, but there are only 10 slots and then 12 more finalists to unveil today. Before we bring you those finalists, let's cross over to an interaction between different leaders and managing directors here at the Enterprise Group with the finalists.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to Advantage Place. My name is Efua, and I work with Enterprise Properties Limited. We are the proud building managers of Advantage Place. And this morning, I'd like to warmly welcome you and thank you for choosing us. My task here is simple, to do two things: house rules and safety briefing. So I'll start with the safety briefing. So in this building, you're on the first floor. And out of this room, there are 3 exits. The first one can be found when you take my left. You see it right there. When you exit, there's a staircase that takes you straight to the reception, and you can exit onto the compound. There's another exit at the corner of this room. So forget about the decoration, just open the curtains and you can exit depending on where you're standing. And the last exit can be found at the corner of the room outside. That one will lead you to the emergency staircase. You go down 1 floor and security will be there to usher you outside. Now, once you find yourself on the compound, we have 2 assembly points. One at the entrance security post and the other at the exit security post. So depending on where you exit from, you just go to the assembly points where we do a roll call and make sure that you're all accounted for. Now, in the event where you cannot find your colleague, please don't rush back into the building. Talk to the emergency response team members who will be wearing an emergency vest, and they will come in and look for your colleague for you. But like I always say, it's routine. Advantage Place is very safe. Nothing is going to happen to you. But if you hear the alarm, followed by the emergency evacuation announcement, it means that you have to move out immediately. So that's it for the safety briefing. Now I'll give you the house rules. Advantage Place is a non-smoking area. We do not smoke. But if you want to smoke, we have a smoking area at the back of the building. So you exit onto the compound and security will direct you to the smoking area. Lastly, our washrooms can be found at the extreme ends of the corridors. So if you need to use the washroom, kindly step out. Just follow the directions and then you are safe. That's it all from my side. And thank you once again for choosing us. I wish you a very successful program. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next 2 days are going to stretch you a little bit. But that's how we grow, you see. And they have done a lot of stretching. Yes, they were not born MDs. Believe it or not, you see. Yes, they work their way up, constantly stretching, and that's where we want to be.
Kudos to all of you. And I'm happy to also see the diversity in the room. You know, to see a lot of females, a lot of males, and quite clearly, at the end of the day, I can see that Ghana is all the better for it. So kudos to all of you and all the very best.
If you just joined us, this is Springboard of Virtual University, bringing you the 24 finalists in the Enterprise Spotlight. We've just seen an interaction with leaders here at the Enterprise Group, just inspiring the young people to go ahead and live out their dreams. Let's go for a quick break to get some messages from the judges about their expectations.
24 brilliant businesses, 24 amazing young people. As I was coming on as a judge, I was interested in finding out what drove them to start those businesses, or whether to co-found, because some of them were co-founded businesses, some of them were sole entrepreneurs, some of them too were people who have actually gone ahead to have very robust systems. So I was looking out for what kind of robust systems they had in place. Who do they work with? Do they understand what the business framework they need to apply? And very importantly, how do they think they can sustain their business over the long haul?
For so long, we've been here. We've been trying to break free. Chains that hurt us in our minds, but no more. This is a turning point. You have 3 minutes to sell yourself, and then we are done.
My name is Emanuela Mevo. I'm the founder of Orave. Orave is into the production of pineapple juices, probiotic drinks, and organic fertilizers. We are located at Nungwa in Accra. And yes, that's who we are.
So Orave uses a circular production process, which takes the fruit of the pineapple to make the pineapple juice. And then we take the peels, which is a nutrient-dense part of the pineapple, to produce the probiotic drinks. After the probiotic drink is produced, we take the byproducts from both processes to produce the organic fertilizers. Our drinks are 100% natural with no additive. Our probiotic drinks are non-dairy, they are fruit-based, which is great for individuals who cannot take milk. And our organic fertilizers were made with the vision to give back to the ground and farmers. So the plan is to give those fertilizers to farmers from whom we source our pineapples from. Now, since its inception in March 2025, Orave has sold over 300 bottles within the first 3 months as testing to validate the idea of the business. Then we conducted surveys to know what exactly consumers look for when they purchase pineapple juices. And then we registered our business in November 2025.
With Orave and with what we do, we need to increase capacity, and the easiest way to do that is to apply to organizations like this to get the funding in order for us to increase our capacity and serve more clients.
It's handled very expertly by them. They are called Beaumont Farms. So how is it an issue? This is about methane going to the atmosphere. What's the challenge?
Okay, so for the bigger industries, I guess they have pipelines for that.
Absolutely. They use it for different things. Like it's curated and used for many things. So there's no issue there. Or is it for small people like you?
Yeah, exactly.
You are the ones who release the methane into the atmosphere.
Exactly.
Okay, but you don't want the methane to come and worry us.
No, please.
That's why you want the grant.
Exactly.
Congratulations. Madam Violet.
I would be really interested to hear about your off-takers. Like, who do you supply to?
Currently, we supply to single individuals as well as people who sell it after us. So we work with one woman currently who buys from us to sell. So those are...
Does she sell it packaged already?
She repackages it.
She repackages it.
Yeah, so she takes the label off and then she puts her own on it.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for coming through. Have an excellent McGee's Day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm Edna Vosa and from Herb Gardens. And in Herb Gardens, what we do is we use tallow as an animal fat for soap and detergent. We've designed an initiative because the founder is a person with disability and she went through unemployment. Herb Gardens has a design.
Correct.
It's her passion to train persons with disability.
Correct.
And the youth.
Indeed.
If we merge on top, we would like to serve for now.
Yes.
We are taking it on the low, training other youth.
Correct.
In what we do.
Correct.
In different districts.
Absolutely.
But if we get it, we would like to also go beyond our reach. I applied it not for myself, but I wanted to stretch a helping hand to others like myself.
Fantastic. Why should we give the 100,000? What is special about you yourself? Because the founder matters.
Yes.
Yes.
The founder, Herb Gardens was founded by a person with disability.
Yes, please.
And now we are using manual processing, producing our product, which is making us have a short production. We produce less. But the demands are high.
They are high, okay.
So if we have that funding, we can even spread our wings.
You do cleaning products as well as train people to also be able to produce those things.
Sure.
Last year, how much did you make in total for your business?
Last year, we were able to make 16,000.
My name is Idi Yaya, co-founder of Wax Farm. We are located in the northern Tamale, northern region of Ghana. Waxworm larvae are considered as a nuisance to many beekeepers, but interestingly, they have the ability to degrade and digest plastic waste.
Correct.
So at Wax Farm, we are harnessing these unique abilities of them digesting and degrading plastic waste.
Yes.
To convert it to organic fertilizer.
Correct.
And protein powder.
Correct.
Through this work, we are tackling the issue of plastic pollution and high cost of agricultural inputs like the protein powder and organic fertilizer.
Correct.
We are employing a B2B and a B2C business model with a selling price of 200 Ghana cedis for our 50 kg organic fertilizer.
Okay.
And a selling price of 50 Ghana cedis for our protein powder, which is 100 grams. So Wax Farm isn't just about a theory, but we've been in business.
Okay.
So far, we have generated a revenue of about 200,000 Ghana cedis since inception of our business. I applied for the funding and also for mentorship and to showcase my business to the whole world.
How much is a normal fertilizer?
A normal fertilizer, averagely, you get it at 500 Ghana cedis.
So then you are outpriced.
Yeah.
So why would somebody take your product?
With the 500 cedis I made mention of, right now with with the chemical fertilizer, with time, it ends up degrading the land. With time, I've witnessed and then I've seen people using chemical fertilizers, and then in the long run, it caused land degradation. So they had to change to shifting cultivation, and then in the long run.
I understand what you're saying, and that's a very good answer. But what I think is even a better answer is the fact that the demand for organic food now is quite high. So people would pay that much for it because then they can sell the produce for a lot more.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
My name is Nasir Dauda. I'm the CTO of Okung Biata Investment Limited. And basically what we do is to connect vendors with surplus food to people who need affordable food.
Okung is a mobile application platform that connects vendors with surplus food to people who need affordable meal. We also provide ready mobile discount shops which are available in communities and then in the universities. We earn revenue through markup and then delivery fees, which empowers the customers and then the vendors. It's estimated that the food market of Ghana is expected to reach 17 to 18 billion dollars within the next 6 years. And this is a big opportunity for us. We have already laid the foundation for this project, and then we are looking to scale up with over 500,000 users on our platform, and which translates into 17 million Ghana cedis. We have already registered with the Courier Service Association, and then we also have registered with the data protection agencies.
We applied for Enterprise Spotlight because we wanted the spotlight on us, we wanted the visibility, and we wanted to showcase our products to the mass, because we believe that we cannot do it alone by ourselves. Our product is more of social intervention, and therefore the reason why we applied for Enterprise Spotlight.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for coming in for the presentation. I didn't quite understand who your customer is, and I didn't really understand what exactly you do. Can you go over that again, please?
Okay, so what we do is to connect vendors who have surplus food.
For example?
For example,
papaya
or any shopping mall at all, who have excess food, like food that would go expired. Let's say within 6 months, and then he thinks he cannot sell it, then he comes to our platform, then we would sell it on discount for him. So our platform is items posted on our platform are all discount products. Some people think that their products, they cannot sell it. They cannot sell it within a certain period of time.
Yes.
So they would bring it to us, then we sell it on discount. But it's not that it has expired or anything like that, because all of our products, they are not, some are even 1 year to expiry, 2 years, 3 years to expiry. Yeah.
And how many customers or how many clients do you have that are registered as on the platform, like active users?
Active users are 45, including 5 vendors.
So what are you going to use the money for?
We are going to use the money to make our product accessible.
I'm trying to wrap my head around something. With the 45 being your current clients or customers, is that what you said?
Yes.
Client. Is it on a subscription base?
So our product was launched this month, and so far we have 45. And what we do is the vendors just have a register on our mobile app, and then they have a portal that they will log into it. So they meet compliance. Then
the clientele, is it on a subscription basis so that you know that the 45 you have constantly you can be supplying to them?
So far, no, we don't do subscription basis, but they come onto the platform, and then as and when they need a product, they just pick it up.
I am Dedans Fashion, founder of Dates to Eat and a nutrition-focused product developer. At Dates to Eat, we produce natural, affordable, and nutritious sweeteners using dates, specifically date syrup and date powder. But what makes us stand out is the fact that our date syrup is formulated with prebiotic acacia fiber, which helps to support gut health, and our powder also has variants like the dates and cinnamon powder, designed to offer better taste and also health benefits.
At Days to Eat, we are committed to turning dates into daily nutrition. We produce nutritious, affordable, and products that support heart health, gut health, and are also clean label, meaning that they do not have any artificial ingredients. So the market is growing, and this is driven by alertness around diet-related diseases and an increasing awareness about these diseases, such that people want highly natural and functional foods. Our target market includes health-conscious individuals, especially elderly people and caregivers and mothers and caregivers, and also those that are actively trying to reduce their sugar intake. We also serve health food stores and also other businesses in the food and wellness industry. We make money by selling directly to our customers through retail partnerships and also B2B distributions.
I applied for Enterprise Spotlight because the platform is a very large one, not just to be seen, but also to grow through mentorship. And also this year's theme, which was Igniting Dreams, Fueling Innovation, spoke directly to what we do at Dates to Eat.
Okay, then you had said that you had customers.
Yes, please.
How old is your business?
A year.
Okay, and who are you selling to?
So I sell to families, mothers and caregivers, and also elderly people, basically health-conscious individuals. I used to sell in Accra because I was based in Accra, but now I am based in the Eastern region. So I have customers both here and in the Eastern region. And to date, we have a retained customer base of about 30 people with a monthly sales of about 50 to 70 units, because we are still in the pilot phase, even though we have validated demand.
My name is Hamid Ramadan. I'm representing 3N Selemba Waste Utilization GH. It's a waste, we turn waste into charcoal through using cassava waste, that's the starch. Then we use the rice, the waste from rice, the waste from maize, then the waste from coconut to turn it into charcoal, and that's more, it's less costly than the local charcoal which we have in the system. We found a problem in the Upper West region, which is women cutting down trees and looking for firewood and charcoal burning. So we decided to come up with a solution, and the solution is the Salson project, which is turning agricultural waste into briquettes, that's charcoal. And that in doing that is a very low cost. So we decided to involve young women in villages around the one municipality who are already engaged in charcoal burning and looking for firewoods. So in doing so, we decided to train 30 of them who are already in the local charcoal business. So to do away with that, we sensitize them on the need to stop cutting down of trees, the need for young child, because their children are also dropped out because of helping them to get the firewoods in order to get some income for the family. So we decided to sensitize them on that. They need to avoid cutting down of trees. They need to go with the agricultural waste. And with the agricultural waste, we are talking of that's the corn cobs, the granule shells, the coconut husks. We are trying to scale up production, and we are trying to expand to the whole of Upper West, not just Wa some 2 communities within the district. We are trying to do the whole community at large.
Thank you. One question from you.
I'm interested in this because it's one area I did a bit of research in the past.
Okay.
Briquettes.
Yes.
It's a little bit, it's good, but it's a bit expensive as compared to the normal charcoal, which is not the right things to use.
Yes.
So, and the competition is high, especially in Ghana.
Yes.
I don't know if you know Zako.
Yes.
Okay.
We did our
So
research.
even Zakos, they are struggling.
Yes.
So most of how you make the money is if you can have,
okay,
to be able to export, because that's where in Europe they don't use the charcoal at all that we use. They use the briquettes.
Okay.
So how are you, because the changing the mindset and educating people to start going into briquettes usage?
Okay.
It's a very, I don't know, how are you managing, how are they even accepting using of briquettes in where you are currently?
Okay. For instance, we have started with one particular community, that's Pongu in the Wa municipality. We started with those who are already cutting down trees, and we were able to talk to them, and they have showed interest in doing the briquettes. So they are even the ones we have started with. They are the ones mobilizing their colleagues together so that we'll be able to.
Not the ones doing it, too. The
Yes.
people to buy it.
Yes. So, they normally sell their local charcoal, the normal charcoal to other people in the community. So now that we are involving them, if they are not burning it, but rather doing the briquettes, they will be forced to buy the briquettes from them.
Thank you very much. Please have a good day.
All right. Thank you.
My name is Alex Kumaga. I'm a self-taught shoemaker, founder of Forest Land Shoes. In Forest Land, we are specialized in production of leather sandals using repurposed car ties for the sole, making it last very long, more than the normal sandals in the market. Why I start this business is to be able to create job for myself and others.
Yes, please.
And also to solve the problem that people normally face by replacing their sandals too often due to its inability to last long.
Okay.
So I decided to repurpose car ties for the sole,
Yes.
for it to last longer.
Like Afro Moses.
So through several experiments,
Mhm.
I've been able to come up with something unique.
Well done.
That all customers love.
Well done.
By this achievement, we've gained a lot of popularity in the local markets, in the schools, basic school, secondary school, the tertiary, and anywhere that comes across our standards.
They love it.
They love it a lot.
So why should we give the 100,000?
Because the demand has exceeded our supply.
Nice.
So we need machines to be able to do mass production. I apply for 2 reasons. One, to get exposure, because Enterprise Spotlight is a large platform that can expose me to the whole worldwide. And secondly, I need a fund. The 100,000 is, I'm the one going to take it, because as the sandals is, we combine the beauty, comfort, and the durability. So demand is far than what we can supply. So we need machines and some other things to be doing mass production.
Will you be able to include people who are differently abled?
Yeah.
You can do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Provided their arms are working.
Provided the arms are working?
Yeah.
If the arms are there, they can work?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Your best to, don't think that they can't, but rather engage them, ask them first, because they will actually surprise you what they can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pacho mi Deborah me GCU a Dedans Fashion House. Work for reusable sanitary pad, can recycle sustainable bags. Ni pad e watch all the boy, ni bag e watch all umajarano. Ni eye teman, Lagwantana district. Wana ke Ghana oblaye pi pa school ye pad hiwo eyake ejalawa ni wekume mpi nye ehe pad ni wona ake pad ehun ka meji e fi your waste product which is no ho hand drainage pi ba wo ka idea ba ke mi ne wo work pe pad wo ni inpo ni mi no idea ni nke pad ba out ni ba wa in community ke rural areas you want start training youth be single parent because my mother too is a single parent ke hela cheme feni yo inkucho emi ninke need be foundation ba fe partnership wo feel ke e can wo feel donations orphans ni ka wo gbe na ho schools hu ni bank wo pade ka wo pe pade pc say no nke feel bag wo waste product na ye shop me ni BFN kotoku ehun mi no ni kotoku no ni ani use kotoku ye bag me eji ka ohien nu ne ba ahwesin but na fe ne ka soak bag no hani nke kotoku wo mi nke pe inside but na fe nu e ka soak bag ye ni pieces say mostly ji wo ka ko me po tote bag ke school bi any young community in your teman wo ka po tote bags school bi any your teman because kotoku bag minkete school wo mi ka kesan mama break na kan poverty pieces say pie ho wo ka design wo tie dye African print ne no meji ni bi oti ni water wo hweji kaji wo bana me ni ba partnership ke schools foundation temo NGOs ke churches ke company e ba nwo wo na bo na fe ni wonye wo fe more ke ba wa many sani wo ke wa
shibani e je no ken jape bo like sanu fish ka
o fa ni npo e ko ni ho customers many le pade wo ke ho ha me ke inagbe enterprise spotlight e ba ni nuchumo ayahin ni ba me ba le no ni inchu ni ke chondo no me ba na wo se won promote pade ni me ana no ni he woni sani I use reusable.
No stress. Submit your insurance claim online in just seconds on the Claims Express portal. Simply upload your national ID, cost estimates, pictures, and more to get started. Submit online, track progress, and get paid fast. Skip the paperwork and get back on the road with ease. Visit claimexpress.enterprisegroup.net.gh for easy claims and quick payouts with absolutely no stress.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Going to the library. Going to the library.
Okay.
I'm going for my graduation. Go well.
Education changes stories, and being part of these stories is the real passion for us. MTN.
My name is Zakaria Najlao and I'm from Tamale. I'm the co-founder of Pure Lube Limited, and at Pure Lube, we produce affordable, high-quality grease made from cashew nut shells.
Imagine engines humming like a well-tuned radio and machines running smooth and quiet like fresh tires on a newly tarred road.
Come on.
That is the word Pure Lube is engineering.
Indeed.
From something as simple as
Correct.
a cashew shell.
That's right.
Let's talk about the reality many face today. In Ghana, our factories, our farms, and our cars are running on imported petroleum-based products.
Correct.
But here's the kicker. It's expensive,
Wow.
it's toxic to the environment,
Okay.
and it's underperforming in today's world.
Mm.
Meanwhile, the need for better lubrication is growing fast.
Correct.
The Ghanaian lubricant market alone is worth over 110 million US dollars.
Correct.
Yet, every day, heroes like Mr. Naziru, a trusted mechanic for over 10 years, are fighting a losing battle.
Wow.
Bad grease means customers return angry,
Correct.
parts wear out, and
Correct.
he loses money and
Correct.
reputation.
Indeed.
But what if this struggle didn't have to be his reality?
Tell us.
What if there was a smarter and longer lasting solution
Tell us.
made right here in Ghana?
Tell us.
This is where Pure Lube steps in. We are turning the tables with our affordable, eco-friendly grease made from
Wow.
cashew nut shell liquid.
Okay.
A 100% renewable resource.
Correct.
Right here in Ghana.
Awesome.
And here's how we turn waste into power.
Okay.
First, we extract our cashew nut shell liquid from our cashew shells.
Absolutely.
We refine it, blend it with advanced thickness, test it to global standards,
Wow.
and package it into the high-performance grease your machines have been waiting for.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest, most of our competitors are imported, petroleum-based, expensive, and honestly, they just don't deliver.
Are you
but
sure?
when it comes to real performance, Pure Lube doesn't just compete.
That's right.
It dominates.
It dominates.
At Pure Lube, we aim to increase the income of farmers, processors, and mechanics by creating over 400 direct and indirect jobs
Correct.
by 2028. And currently, we've been able to create over 20 direct and indirect jobs,
Okay.
empowering rural communities, women, and their youth.
Indeed.
We applied for this competition because Pure Lube is currently at the scaling up stage, and we believe that this competition will provide us with the visibility, the support, and also the opportunity to meet more people and create a bigger impact.
She mentioned the website and the traction. I decided to visit the website.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, so I noticed the grants.
They are displayed there.
They displayed the grants.
All right.
And so I was curious to ask her about to know about the grant bits, because the way
Correct.
she said they made 100,000 and
Yeah.
it was a little. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
And the evidence is there.
The grants.
The grants are there.
There.
Najalao. What secondary school were you in?
Accra Girls Senior High.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
My name is Ernest Sampondako, co-founder and CEO of Dakpro Ghana. At Dakpro Ghana, we are into the production of animal feed protein supplement for the poultry, aquaculture, and livestock industry. We are located at Adeso in the Eastern region.
Dakpro Ghana is an agribusiness company which is into the production of plant-based proteins for the poultry, aquaculture, and livestock industry. The problem is that feed cost, as Charlie Chaplin said, whoever feeds an animal feeds his very own soul. But feed cost, which constitutes 70% of the cost of production for poultry farmers, has become a major problem in Ghana. In 2020, Ghana imported over 90,000 tons of soya into this West African country, which is having a toll on our economy. This is because the demand has outstripped supply, hence the need for us to explore alternatives. I introduced you lamina minor, popularly known as dark wheat, as an alternative protein source in animal feed formulation because it contains the same nutrients the soya bean and the fish meal we import have at a 40% protein concentrate. This is how I do it. I source it on the surface of water. I subject it to a solid drying process to remove microbes and other harmful materials in it. Then I mill it into powder. I subject it back to the parabolic solar dryer again. Then I process it for the market. According to the Global Info Analytics and the Global Market Insight Report in 2025, the target market is over 83,000 tons. Hence, there's a 30% demand gap in the poultry industry. This is not just an animal feed supplement. It contains saponins and flavonoids, which, aside being rich in nutrients, it boosts the immunity of the birds against viral and bacterial infection. We sell one or the 5 kg for 35 cedis, saving the farmer 30% of their cost of production, not compromising on quality. We subjected it to thorough tests by CSR Food Research Institute, salmonella, acid insoluble ash, what moisture content, and also overall protein test.
I applied for the enterprise spotlight, as the name depicts, spotlight, for them to put the spotlight on our business. We believe we are contributing massively to the feed sector, especially in the agriculture space, because it has become a very major bane. Feed cost constitutes 70% of the cost of production of most farmers. And we believe this is a great platform for us to share our story. to get insights also.
Do you have an agronomy or an agribusiness background?
Yes, please.
What did you study in school?
I studied communication at the master's level and a postgraduate certificate in agronomy from CSIR.
Oh, your first degree was in what?
My first degree was in social administration from UDS.
No way. No way. Then you went through comms, then you arrived at agronomy. Ah, my guy. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Well
you,
done, well done, well done.
Well done. I noticed that it has high protein as well as energy noted at the back of the pack.
Yes.
Let me find out something. Have you looked at how well your pack does against the normal protein or the normal food sources that the farmers use?
Yes.
And which one is better? And be truthful.
Sure.
With a communicating degree, I'm allowed over here. So, just speak the truth, yes.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So the other alternatives, as I indicated, are the soya bean and the fish meal, and recently the black soya. So before coming out with it, we went to CSIR for them to subject it to thorough test. So they outlaid 6 main tests.
It's in English or they wrote you a letter?
No, we requested for a test that we want to subject this novel product into serious tests to validate it so that we don't just rely on what we've done.
What was the result of the test?
Sure. So we did a protein test, and the result was that every 100 grams, you get 1.5% of protein in it.
Okay.
But many farmers have variations in how they calculate what the protein they want in their feed. A farmer might want 20% protein, one might want 25% protein.
Really?
So the advice they gave us was that we should target 20% protein, so that farmers who want 25 and those who want 15 will be in the middle.
That's what
so that they get
told you.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Did they write this in a letter to you? Or this
no,
was
in the reports and the recommendations they gave.
Okay.
Yes. So aside that, we also subjected it to salmonella. And this because it's...
Where did you subject it to salmonella? Where?
No, CSR. Aside the protein test, we did salmonella.
So how many tests did you do in all with them?
We did 6 tests in all with them.
Okay.
Yes. So with the salmonella, they wanted to know whether they are not inhibited of salmonella, the bacteria salmonella in it. And because this is 90% aquatic, we fetch it from the surface of water. You need to dry it with a solar dryer so that you don't lose the nutrients. We've seen people also drying it in bare sand, but you end up losing 50% of the nutrients in it.
Okay.
My name is Bridget Ama Asian. I'm an entrepreneur from Cape Coast. I'm the founder of Soy Milk Drink Limited. Soy Milk Drink Limited is a food and beverage company located in Cape Coast, where we currently processing soybeans and ginger into soy milk drink. We have the plain soy milk and soy with ginger. Our product contains no preservatives and additives and is FDA certified.
The question is, people want nutrition, but they are being served with carbonation. And this is where Del Soy comes in with a solution to provide us all with a preservatives-free and additives-free soy-based product that contains no additives, and that comes in a plain variant and a ginger variant. Our product is quite affordable. We have our 500 ml bottle, which is sold for 13 Ghana cedis. We have the ginger variant, which is also sold for 13 Ghana cedis. In our line of production, we work on a zero-waste production cycle, whereby after the production or the extraction of our soy milk, the chaff is not thrown away. It is being reproduced and used as animal feed and given to poultry farmers and pig farmers as feeds for their birds. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how big is the opportunity? According to some statistics by Ghana, it says that 20% of Ghanaians are genetically lactose intolerant. That is to say that their body can't process dairy products. However, our market is still being dominated with carbonated and dairy imports. This is to tell you that the demand is there, and this is the space, or this is the gap that Del Soy seeks to occupy. We started our journey in the year 2023 from my own university kitchen, where I started with a small batch of soy products, and here we have 2, and currently we now have about 4 full-time employees, 10 student employees that we are working, who helps to promote and distribute the product. We also have a production facility in Cape Coast that we sell our products. Now we are asking for an investment of 100,000 Ghana cedis to be able to send our product to the client, because now the product is ready ready, production is ready. But how do we get the product to the client, or how do we get the product to places like here in Accra, Takoradi, Kumasi, and all other places? So this is why Del Soy is here today. Thank you.
I applied for the Enterprise Spotlight to put my business out there and for people to know that a brand like Del Soy exists, which seeks to provide people with nutritious soy-based products.
So you said, how do we get the products to the client? Can you clarify? So if you got the 100,000, how would you then use it to get the product to your clients?
Thank you. So that has to do with our distribution channels. So currently, as we are based in Cape Coast, bringing products, so our product is freshly made. So bringing them from Cape Coast to Accra or to Kumasi becomes a challenge because we do not have a cooling vehicle or a cooling tricycle that we use to transport the products. We also do not have the ability to get refrigerators in some mats that really want to take the product, but they don't have the shelf or the storage to have our products. So these are some of the things that when we get the investments being asked for, we are going to use in our line of business to push the product and ensure that our product becomes a household name in Ghana.
Okay, all right, Bennett. Good presentation.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Valerie Enyunam Tonu, and I am here today to represent Deliver Logistics, or the Nuna company. So Nuna simply means knowledge in Ever. We are a AI-powered web app designed to help teachers and students, as well as parents of wards, and then it's like the entire education system.
Across Ghana, teachers are required to do the impossible every day in our classrooms. There are 100 syllabus, curriculum, and little or no teaching and learning materials for interactive learning and teaching in the classroom. And guess what this creates? This creates inefficiencies. It also creates boring lessons, and that affects the results of students. And that is not all. The students, on the other hand, they also, because they've seen that these lessons are boring, they just don't show interest, and that affects the whole chain of education. The whole chain is
compromised.
Thank you. Okay, and then in addition to that, these same teachers are required to write repetitive lesson notes every term, which they barely even use in the classroom.
Yes, please.
And the cycle continues every now and then.
Yes, please.
And that is why we have created an AI-powered app called Nuna, which its core has the EduSphere engine.
That's
and
right.
how does it work? So when you feed a syllabus, a curriculum, and a textbook into the app, it will generate a real-time lessons, study strategies, and also questions that are GES aligned, or any other curriculum with which you feed into the app.
Correct.
And then with that, you'll be able to look at the organization, the topics, the strands, and then the sub-strands under which these lessons are organized.
Yes,
and that is not all. These are not boring lessons. We made them to be science simulations, to be contest-based.
Correct.
We have multiple choice questions
Indeed.
involved as well.
Indeed.
And we also have fill in the blank space questions.
Correct.
All made with the Ghanaian classroom in mind.
Yes, please.
And how big is our market?
Tell us.
According to the Ministries of Education in 2024, they said we have about 43,000 schools, excluding tertiary institutions in Ghana.
Okay.
And how do we enter this market? So with our first pilot, we want to target 50 schools, basically in the Volta region. We've spoken to some headmasters, and we showed the product to some teachers. They have shown interest, and then we want to pilot our first training this year.
Yeah.
And then after that, we move on to 300 schools. And in our third year, we want to cover at least 500 schools.
Okay.
And with our partner, with how we do our pricing, we want to go with a subscription base. So if a school subscribes to the app, every teacher under the school is registered into the app.
Correct.
And let me talk a little bit about how the app works.
Okay.
So apart from all that I have said that it does, also we've designed with people in rural areas in mind where connectivity might be a challenge.
A challenge.
So with this, we've made it low bandwidth environmental
friendly. So
Okay.
with the minimum amount of connectivity, you should be able to generate lessons and your lesson plans and everything in the app. And
Yes,
that
please.
is not all. When you generate these lessons, they
Uh-huh.
stay in the app and you can use it offline.
Correct.
As long as you haven't deleted it as a user.
Okay.
And then at Nuna, we realized that the academic success of the student is not based only on the teacher.
That's
So
correct.
we've incorporated the parent aspect on the app.
Really?
We've also incorporated head teachers as well as the district or circuit officers,
Hey.
so that they can track
They can be
real time.
checking.
They can track real-time engagement in the classroom. And then as a student, if you are also on the app and you have access to the lessons, you'll be able to look at your weaknesses in each of the subjects, your strength,
okay.
and it will suggest to you areas where you should improve. And the parents can also monitor what their student, their ward is doing on the app and how their lesson is being effective. And for the head teacher, they are able to monitor the teacher's engagement with the students. And it also has the marks of students. At the end of the semester, it has everything about the student, about the teacher. And then with the circuit level too, they are able to track down each and every school. So now everybody is being tracked and is being monitored by their higher authority on just a simple platform. And so we realized that this is not just a tool, but this is an infrastructure, a system that can help to digitize our education system. So we are asking for the cash prize in order for us to strengthen our app in a way that we can optimize the low bandwidth environmental-friendly aspects of the app. And then we can also be able to partner with districts and schools, because we know that schools are under districts, except for private schools. We also have them in mind to partner with them. And additionally, we want to onboard teachers, which will engage them in training to have a real-time experience with the app and how they can actually use it in the classroom. And the app also generates solutions based on the context in which you are. So if you're in the Volta region or you're in the Eastern region, depending on your surrounding, every lesson you take, it will give you a practical lesson for you to be able to apply it. And it makes it engaging and interactive in the classroom. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you.
Okay, so we've had this idea for quite some time now, and then we saw Enterprise Spotlight as a major platform to share our wonderful ideas to the world and to help us to scale and pilot our business.
Have you been a teacher before?
Yes, I was a teaching assistant for my national service. I also do internships in 2 different schools over the years.
Thank you very much, Madam AI. I wish you all the best. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I have my own description, one-word description of these presentations. But let me hear from the judges that have had a task of reducing the 24 to 10. Your description, your one-word description of the presentations you saw. Let's start with you, Violet.
Inspiring.
Let's go to you, Prof.
Unusual.
Comfort.
Enlightening.
And Michael.
Awesome.
We got into the business of ensuring that these 24 people did express themselves well and showcase to us how their businesses are solving problems at their levels. So we had entrants from all across the nation.
Well done. You get to win 5,000 Ghana cedis. Congratulations, you've made it to the semi-final. And that means you get to win a minimum of 10,000 Ghana cedis. 1, you can flip it, and congratulations to you. Congratulations. Congratulations, Need Be Foundation. 3, 2, 1, a flip, and it's a green. Congratulations, win 5,000 Ghana cedis. Congratulations, 5,000 Ghana cedis. flip it. Edna Vosa, Hep Garden, you are in the semi-final and a chance to win a minimum of 10,000 Ghana cedis. Three, two, one, flip it. Aish.
For so long, we've been trying to break free.
Let's appreciate, in no particular order, Need Be Foundation, Dakpro, Hep Gardens, Orave, Pure Lube, Del Soy, Trash Smart, Biowax, NH Natural Foods, and Agri Makeup. Let's put our hands together for our 10 semi-finalists. Let's appreciate the 14 gallant ones that have completed their journey and are being supported for the next year to grow their businesses. A round of applause for our judges that have done an amazing job selecting Professor Robert Abel Hinson, Comfort Ocran, Michael Usasari, and Violet Amwabe. Let's appreciate them one more time. And then, of course, you watching us, listening to us at home, you've been amazing so far. Let's put our hands together for ourselves for coming so far. This has been Springboard, your virtual university, the Enterprise Spotlight Edition, the second in a series of episodes in this Young Entrepreneurs Challenge, just inspiring young people to go out and live out their dreams and build amazing businesses. It's brought to you by Enterprise Your Advantage as part of their contribution to building this nation. Springboard has been brought to you by the Springboard Roadshow Foundation in partnership with Enterprise Group, Enterprise Your Advantage, MTN Ghana, and the Ghana Growth Program, a collaboration between MasterCard Foundation and Springboard. Our media partners, Joy 99.7 FM, Joy News Television, the Springboard channel on YouTube, and the Graphic Group of Newspapers. My name, as always, Albert Ocran, saying God bless you, and God bless you.
Enterprise, your advantage.